What if 280 characters could influence elections, markets, and millions of people? This company started as a simple platform to share short updates with friends. Today, it shapes global conversations, politics, and breaking news. So, what's the turning point? Well, when influence grew faster than the business behind it, when it struggled to turn attention into a stable business, and when power grew but profits stayed uncertain. Hi, I'm Shruti. Welcome to One Company, One Story. This podcast is about one company, decision taken by that company, and a lesson to be learned. Also, this podcast is based on publicly available information and is intended for educational purposes only. Let's get the ball rolling. Twitter, known as X, is a social media platform where users share short posts of up to 280 characters. Launched in 2006, it completely changed how information spreads across the world. It started as a small side project inside a company called Odeo. One of its employees, Jack Dorsey, came up with a simple idea: a platform where people could send short, real-time updates to others. You know what's the first tweet? "Just setting up my Twitter" marked the beginning of a new form of communication. So what made Twitter powerful? Which is nothing but the speed and simplicity. Unlike a traditional media, where news took time, Twitter allowed information to spread instantly. It quickly became the go-to platform for breaking news. From emergency events to political movements, people used Twitter to share live updates, making it feel like a global public square. Over time, Twitter evolved from a simple messaging platform into a powerful influence engine. Celebrities used to build personal brands, businesses used it for marketing, and politicians used it to directly communicate with millions of people. Even elections and public opinions began to be shaped on the platform. However, while Twitter gained massive cultural and political influence, its business model remained weak. The platform relied heavily on advertising revenue, but compared to other social media companies, it struggled to grow constantly. It experimented with the features like algorithmic feeds, live audio through spaces, and even temporary posts like fleets. But many of these changes failed to significantly improve engagements or profits. By the time Twitter went public in 2023, it had strong user growth but inconsistent earnings. In fact, for many years, Twitter was profitable only occasionally. This showed a key problem, because high influence did not automatically translate into high profits. See, everything changed in the year 2022 when Elon Musk acquired Twitter for $44 billion. Soon after, he rebranded it as X and began restructuring the company. Musk reduced cost aggressively by cutting a large portion of workforce and introduced new revenue ideas like paid verification. However, many advertisers pulled back due to concerns. The concerns around the content moderation and brand safety, leading to a drop in ad revenue. At the same time, Musk introduced a much bigger vision. He wanted to transform X into an everything app, a single platform where users could not only post content but can also make payments, shop, and access multiple services, which is similar to apps like WeChat in China. But this transformation came with challenges. Changes to content moderation policies led to criticism around misinformation, hate speech, and platform safety. Some users and advertisers lost trust, making it hard for X to maintain stable revenue. Today, X still holds immense influence. It remains as one of the fastest platforms for real-time communication and public discourse. However, this future depends on whether it can balance free speech, user trust, and business stability. The one lesson to be learned from Twitter: attention creates influence, but influence alone doesn't build a strong business. Without control and consistency, even a powerful platform struggles to sustain. So that was Twitter. X. Platform versus personality. So the next episode is about Cartoon Network. Nostalgia over evolution. This is Shruti signing off. See you in the next episode of One Company, One Story.